everyone! So, during the quarantine period, I've been doing a lot of watercolor. It is a hobby that I had when I was in my teens, and I even took watercolor classes or painting lessons, and I've gotten really better at it, and a lot of you have been requesting for me to share some of my techniques or do a watercolor tutorial. But before we get started, I just wanted to say that if you don't have your materials yet, you can buy these online. So this is a watercolor journal with really nice cold pressed paper. I also was able to buy some brushes, which I got from the same shop. It's called Shop Tokyo Finds on Instagram, and they delivered like maybe in 2 days. It was really easy. I also got this set of paint, which can be used for calligraphy but also for watercolor. It's called Pixie ink, and it's really cool. So it's glittery. It's got some glitter inside. So it's a small bottle, and if you can see the gold, that's the glitter. So you just have to shake it really hard and pour it onto your palette, and it really is bright and very vivid. So I suggest you use it sparingly. But today I will be teaching you something super easy. They are flowers and leaves, watercolor for beginners, and so I hope you stay tuned and you enjoy. The first thing you want to do is to prepare all your paint colors, and for this I will be using my watercolor palette and some of the Pixie ink. This is in Lavender Dream, and so I shake the bottle really well, and I use the pipette that comes with it, and I take some and put it onto my palette right there. This is brush number 9 from Tokyo Finds, and it is a really nice brush with a pointed tip and a good belly. This is the head, and this is the body or the belly of the brush. I'm going to go ahead and mix more colors. Aside from the purple, maybe I want some pink. And so I am going to get my big brush and put a lot of water in that. Okay. The first flower that we're gonna do is a rose. You're gonna dip your brush in some water and get some red. And you're just gonna make like a number 6. Something like that. And get a little bit more water and sort of make more curves overlapping, and get even more water as you make the bigger ones. So you're making overlapping semicircles, and then at this point you can get some of the wash that you made. There, now you have a rose. Then you can go on and make the leaf of the rose with the green. So for the leaf, you wanna just start off with the pointed part and curve out until you have a rose leaf. And watercolor is really not supposed to be even, so it's nice to have a few darker areas of leaf. Next, I'm gonna show you how to make another view of a rose using the same red, making the number 6, and maybe a few more semicircles, dipping in water and making even bigger semicircles. But this time, I'm going to make a body. So getting the wash that we made, gonna make more, so like the body of the rose. If that washes away, you can get more of the concentrated color and make more semicircles if you want. Sort of blend it down. There. So that's another view of the rose. When you get the same green, make the leaf. And you can even get another shade of green and add on to the first leaf that you made with a different kind of green. There. So once we're done with the rose, we can move on to the next flower. And the next flower would be a tiny flower. Using the blue, all you have to do is get a good amount of water and sort of make tiny petals. So from the inside going out, and they don't have to be perfect, because flowers really aren't perfect in shape. So that's one. Maybe another one here. So from the inside, you can go out. Inside, go out. And then leaving the center, white. Gonna get a little bit more paint, and while that is drying, I'm gonna show you how to do another kind of flower. For the next flower, I'm gonna start off with the leaf, and I'm going to get a different shade of green using this. And I'm actually going to start with the stem first. So making sure that your brush has a nice point, I'm going to make a long stem, and using my brush, I am going to make a nice long leaf. And I am going to take the brush and swing it one time upwards. Okay? And then just sort of spread it around. So I'm going to do that again. Make another one upwards. And then just spread it around. While we're letting this dry, I'm going to go ahead and finish the other tiny blue flowers, and I'm going to get some dark brown and just do the stamens and put some dots around. So this has dried off already, and I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but this is pixie ink, and so it's got some of the gold. So I'm gonna do that, and this is like some kind of brown, and I'm just gonna go and do the stems. And we will use some of the pixie ink in orange, and I am going to do another kind of, let's say, a daisy. So sort of the same technique as this. but bigger this time. So you start from the inside and make your way out. Because this is really vibrant, and you'll see why later on. But this is sort of a lavender, and you do it by doing some dots. So more on the base, and then it gets thinner on top. I'm gonna make another one here, and for more depth, you can add another color of purple. So I'm gonna actually put another color, another shade of purple. See? You can see the difference. We let that dry and we go back to the other flower right here. That's a little bit dry, and I'm gonna get some of the dark brown. And I'm just gonna make, oops, touched it. I'm gonna make tiny rectangles or lines going up. So that's like the stamen. And then I'm gonna get the same brown and work on the center of this flower, which will be another kind. You can again make the dots, or you can make a circle in the middle, make some tiny lines going out, and making some dots after the lines. Tiny lines and some dots. Just get the same brown and maybe mix it with a different kind of brown if you want to look choose something different. I'm gonna make the stem of the lavender. I can show you how to make another kind of leaf. So this would be lines going out. The center would be straight, a straight line, and then you make more lines to finish off your leaf. More so that it's nearer to the flower. The last flower will be a daisy, and for that you need gray. So I'm actually gonna get, because it's a white flower and we can't show white on the paper, so we're gonna mix some kind of gray by getting white. And all you have to do is do a stroke going down and sort of curve with the fine end of your brush. Go up, another stroke going down and curve going up. So this is like the shadow of your daisy, the petal. So we're not doing the whole thing. Then do another one here. And all you have to do is make a yellow mound or an oval on top. See, it's like a half moon. And that's the pollen. And you can get different shades. You can even add some of the orange that we had earlier. So that's the daisy, and I'm gonna add one more petal just because this looks funny. So I'm gonna add one more right there.